Hello everybody, Jamie here from FM20. In today's video, we're going to be looking at release clauses between £2 and £5 million. So if you looked at the last video, we did release clauses between under 2 million. So I thought I'd do another one of players, you know, for the players who have a little bit more money and they're trying to find the best possible deals. 2 to 5 million is still very cheap. You know, it's not a lot of money, so there is some great players in this list. So let's get right into it. Player number 1, Roberto Junior Fernandez. A player currently playing in, is that Brazil? I think it was Brazil. Yeah, so they're playing in Brazil, Botafogo, I think. So these have got a release clause of, well, it's valued at 9.25 million. Now, this guy's got very good stats. He's experienced, 31 years old, good handling, good reflexes, very good player. He's made 263 appearances over his career, which is very, very good. If we try and make an offer for this guy, it's got a release clause of 4.2 million, which I think is very cheap. That guy is a type of player who could easily go into the Premier League and do a job in the first maybe 2 or 3 years down the line. So I would really consider looking at this guy. He's got great teamwork. He's got great concentration, good work rate, very good stats. Let's move on to the next one, is Guido Herrera. This guy is a player at Talleres CBA. I have no idea who they are. I'm assuming they're an Argentinian team. They've got, I mean, it's another goalkeeper actually. So this guy, this time is a little bit younger. And again, his stats, his attributes are so good. 17 kicking, 16 command of area, and 16 anticipation. Good physicals as well. All round, very good player. 139 appearances. He's made 90 appearances for the club that he's at the moment. I'm surprised this guy has been mentioned before in a lot of videos. Like, it's just really good. If we try and make an offer for this guy, he's got a 2.5 million value, 4.3k a week as well, which is really low. If we try and make an offer, 3.8 million for this guy, I'm definitely going to give this guy a go. I think on my offline saves, if I'm doing anything offline, I think this is a guy that definitely needs to be signed and just see how he gets on. So I've never particularly heard of him. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of this guy and if you've played with this guy before. But I just think he looks very good. I know I keep saying that, and it's probably going to annoy you, but he does look good, let's be honest. Moving on to number 3 is Solomon. I'm just going to call him Solomon. I tried to pronounce the surname then. This guy is a Georgian, 27 years old as well. He's on slightly more wages at 29.5k, 5.75 million value. Centre back, you know, 71 appearances for Lokomotiv Moscow, 14 tackling. I mean, it's more of a natural, you know, a natural centre back. He's got good jumping, he's got a good heading, so you know, defending corners, stuff like that should not be a problem for this guy. Strength's very good, 6'5" as well. So is, you know, I mean, to be fair, even though he's 6'5", he's got really good pace. His acceleration's 13 and his pace is 15. So not a ball playing defender, but other than that, a very good centre back. Try and make an offer for this guy. 3.2 million for this guy, which is brilliant. Moving on to number 4, Petros Mantalos. I apologise in advance. I will butcher some of these names. This guy is a AMC from AEK in Greece. Is a Greek, 17.7k per week. Again, nothing spectacular that stands out from this guy, but if you need this type of player, maybe in the Championship, if you can afford his wages. 27, bit of experience, internationally capped. Been at AEK, 103 appearances. Been there since 2014. But again, an all-round player. Get a scout report on him, see what he's like. You know, he looks good. 2.1 million. Make an offer for this guy, 4.9 million. So that's the highest we've seen so far at 4.9 million. Is that stats worth it at 4.9? Well, let me know in the comments. The next one is Renato Santos. Not Renato Sanchez, unfortunately. Renato Santos is a right winger at Malaga. Portuguese, 27 years old. 5.5 million. Good corners. So if you need a corner taker, under 5 million, and a guy who's quite pacey, this is your guy. 14 acceleration, 14 pace, 15 technique. Good technique for a winger. Dribbling, crossing, finishing, and corners, all pretty good. Overall, attributes are very, very strong. Bit of a journeyman, looking at his looking at his clubs, you know. Sporting Rio Ave. There's been to quite a few back to Rio Ave, CD Tondela, Boa Vista. Spent most of his career, if not all of his career, in Portugal before going to Malaga in 2018. So this is Renato Santos. Moving on to the next one is Sergio Gontan. Sergio Gontan, under the name of Keko. If you get confused, Keko, I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it. 4.5 million. Again, an overall good player, 27 years old, wages 7.2k. Another guy at Malaga, actually, I just realised. Yeah, another guy at Malaga, 42 appearances for Malaga, been there since 2016. First touch good. He's got good agility, technique good, vision's good. Another right winger though, so maybe you can get one of them. Try and make an offer for this guy, £4.7 million. Moving on to the next one is Luis Otavio Anceletto Leandro. Yeah, that's a bit of a mouthful. Under the name of Luis Otavio is a centre-back at CEA. I'm not sure who all these are because the updates just come out. I've not got the name fix on. This guy's another centre-back. This guy is okay. He's 30 years old. I mean, if you're desperately looking for a centre-back, he's less than 5 million. It's still a kind of a bargain. I mean, 14 tackling. Physicals are okay. Mentals are okay. Not the best attributes in the world, but he will do the job for you. You can see he performs quite well. I mean, he's got a good average rating, which is the main thing. Could be down to his hidden stats or anything like that. 6'3". Try and make an offer for this guy. Going to cost you only 2.1 million, which I'd kind of agree with. But 2.1 million, again, isn't a lot of money. Wages are quite low as well at 5.25k. Moving on to the next one is Guido Barre. This guy is another centre midfielder at Malaga as well, Albanian. So you might struggle with work permits in England if he was to bring him to England, but his wages are very low. He's young, 21 years old, central midfielder. Bit of potential, of course, at 21. He's still got loads of time to improve, but 3.6k, 2.2 million, with a release clause of 2.5 million. Looking at his attributes, 12 technique. I mean, it's average player, but there's lots and lots of time for him to improve. So, if you just want a central midfielder, he is capped as well for Albania. So this is other option in Guido Barre. Moving on to the next one is Jose Luis Gomez. Jose Luis Gomez is a right winger at Lanús in Argentina. 25 years old, right back. 13 crossing, more of a wing back, as you can see. They just need to work on his dribbling, but stamina is very strong, of course. Work rate is very good, teamwork very good, off the ball very good, determination good, good mental stats, 25 years old, still young, lots and lots of time to develop him. 50 appearances already for Lanús, spent most of his career, if not all of his career, in Argentina. So get him away from Argentina, bring him in something new, see how he develops. And the final one is Philipp Schobesberger. This guy right here is a Austrian at Rapid Vienna, 25 years old. 16 acceleration, 16 pace. This guy has not really got much technical-wise, I'll be honest with you. He hasn't made a lot of appearances with Rapid, but in all fairness, his mentals are okay. He's got the right mental stats in the right places, I guess. You wouldn't really need composure and stuff like that massively with the winger. He's kind of used for his pace, which is what this is judging by this. He has made one cap for Austria, 16 acceleration, 16 pace, like we said. Good free kicks as well, good technique. But yeah, that's really it. If you've got any other suggestions for any videos that you want us guys to do, please let us know in the comments. We will try and cover all videos we can. Apart from that, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you all on the next video. Drop a like on the video, massively helps. Goodbye, everybody. Laters.